A new stadium for Inter Miami is under construction. Work is progressing quickly here, unlike in Valencia, where construction of the Nou Mestalla has resumed. The longest-running stadium built in the world. We'll also take a look at Manchester and Liverpool, as well as the megastructures in China. We'll visit 15 stadiums currently under construction, starting in the USA, then moving on to Spain and England. There will also be a touch of the exotic, as we take a look at Kenya, Kyrgyzstan, Bulgaria or Turkey. Let's get started. StadiumDB.com presents World Stadiums Under Construction, April 2025. Miami Freedom Park, capacity 25,000, completion date 2026, Miami. Construction at Miami Freedom Park is in full swing. Structural steel is rising on the west side, which houses a majority of the stadium's premium offerings, and key concrete pours for the lower and upper seating levels as well as underway. The stadium wall is forming as upper rakers are installed, and the main concourse is nearly complete. On the site, underground utilities are advancing and key infrastructure is being installed. New Highmark Stadium, capacity 62,000, completion date 2026, Buffalo. The Bills are still 6 months away from kicking off the 2025 season, the final one in the old stadium. New venue construction continues on schedule and should be open on time, July 2026. The $2.2 billion stadium in Orchard Park, across the street from the current stadium, is now 50% complete. The workforce is currently 1,200 and will increase to 1,400. Etihad Stadium, capacity 61,958, completion date 2026, Manchester. The new North Stand still stands outside the stadium, waiting, but it's getting closer to the main structure. Its construction will result in a more extensive expansion of the second tier than what was done on the South Stand. Significant progress can be seen nearby, where several building wings are taking shape, set to house restaurants, a museum, a new club store and a hotel. Everton Stadium, capacity 52,888, construction completed, Liverpool. The second test match at Everton's new stadium revealed both progress and ongoing transport issues. Although train frequency was improved, not all fans avoided congestion and delays. Everton was required to end the test match after 65 minutes to carry out an evacuation drill. All spectators were asked to leave the stadium following announcements over the loudspeakers and digital screens. Well, it's been a great journey following the construction of Everton Stadium in our series. Look out for it in our video on Premier League stadiums next season. Abanca Balaidos, capacity 28,000, completion date 2027, Vigo. Set over 30 meters away from the pitch, single-tiered and topped with an unusual concrete roof, the goal stand will disappear in April to be reborn in a new form. It's the only stand that has retained the look originally given to Balaidos between 1969 and 1971. During the construction works, scheduled for completion in early 2027, Estadio Abanca Balaidos will have a reduced capacity of just under 20,739 seats. That's around 2,000 fewer than the average attendance this season. Nou Mestalla, capacity 70,044, completion date 2027, Valencia. A meeting was held at Valencia's City Council to discuss the future of the new Mestalla. The club is now required to submit monthly construction certificates and undergo municipal inspections to monitor progress. For now, the stadium remains in a similar state to what it has been for the past several years. Valencia still has a chance to host World Cup matches, with the Nou Mestalla potentially replacing the Metropolitano on the host list, especially as the latter appears less eager to take on the role. Stade de la Meinau, capacity 32,000, completion date July 2026, Strasbourg. The project is entering a new phase with the installation of the steel framework ahead of the roof construction. A mega crane is required for this delicate operation. With the opening of the new South Stand next year, Racing Stadium will return to its original capacity. Nacionalni Stadion, capacity 52,000, completion date 2026, Belgrade. The construction of the National Stadium in Belgrade is progressing rapidly, despite controversy over shortened procedures and the lack of full documentation. The structure of the circular stands is already taking shape, with numerous tower cranes and prefabricated concrete columns in place. Heavy machinery is actively working across the site. We are too actively working on new content, so we'd really appreciate if you subscribe to our channel and stayed up to date. Thanks for your support. Stadion Bulgarska Armia, capacity 16,021, completion date 2026, Sofia. Construction of the new stadium in Sofia is progressing steadily. The main stands are taking shape with concrete pillars and stepped seating structures already in place. Tower cranes are actively involved and work on internal facility is advancing, especially in the southern section. Just a year ago, the old stadium still stood there, originally built on the site over a century ago. Ankara Stadyumu, capacity 50,000, completion date 2026, Ankara. The Turkish Wembley? For now, the roof arches bear some resemblance to the London Stadium. They are the most distinctive feature of the new venue and have already been mostly installed. The stands are nearly fully shaped and the roof structure now dominates the city skyline. On-site intensive steel assembly and finishing works are underway. In the future, the stadium is set to host the UEFA Europa League final and Euro 2032. If everything goes according to plan, one thing is certain, it's already clear that the stadium in Ankara will be one of the most uniquely designed new venues. Talanta Stadium, capacity 60,000, completion date 2026, Nairobi. Construction of Talanta Stadium in Nairobi is progressing at a very fast pace. The stands have already reached an advanced stage. Several tower cranes are operating on site, with dozens of workers active on multiple levels. Rising within the city landscape, the stadium is designed to hold 60,000 spectators. It is being built with football and rugby matches in mind. The rapid progress is likely due to involvement of a Chinese construction company. Bishkek Arena, capacity 51,000, completion date 2026, Orok. Construction of Bishkek Arena in the capital of Kyrgyzstan is progressing steadily. The first stands are already in place and the concrete structure now surrounds almost the entire pitch. Heavy construction machinery is present on site and crews are working simultaneously across multiple sectors. The new stadium is set to become the largest and most modern sports venue in the country. Guangzhou Football Park, capacity 73,000, completion date 2025, Guangzhou. At the stadium, construction of all stands, lower, middle and upper tiers has been completed. The entire primary roof structure has been installed, with ongoing work focused on its stabilization and connections. The pitch area has been leveled and is being prepared for the installation of technical systems. On the exterior, precast concrete facade elements have been completed, while interior installation work has begun. The project is now entering a transitional phase between structural construction and the stage of finishing and technical outfitting. Nansha Cultural and Sports Complex Stadium, capacity 60,000, completion date 2025, Guangzhou. The sports center in Nansha, designed by Zaha Hadid Architects, is nearing completion. Construction kicked off in August 2023, with the stadium and arena structures reaching their full height by February 2024. Work on the roofing and curtain walls has been completed, and the project has now moved into its final stages, focusing on interior fit-outs and landscaping. It is undoubtedly one of the most original and distinctive stadiums currently under construction in the world. Yellow River Sports Center Stadium, capacity 61,000, completion date late 2026, Jinan. The stand structure is largely complete, with intensive work ongoing on the pitch area and around the stadium. Most of the steel roof framework has already been assembled and numerous cranes and construction crews are active on site. Inside, installation work is underway along with preparations for further finishing stages. Visually, the stadium stands out with its undulating roofline and compact elliptical form, giving it a modern and dynamic appearance. Would you like to see a FIFA World Cup in China? The country would have no trouble hosting the tournament on its own, and the atmosphere would be truly unique. From the Middle Kingdom, we now head our separate ways, and we'll be getting ready for the next videos. See you there and on our social media.